In this short presentation, we're going to be discussing the Word of Yahweh. We're going to answer the question, who is the Word of Yahweh from the Hebrew Bible? Now, the first thing that needs to be understood is that Moses is writing to the reader about the Word of Yahweh, who first appears in Genesis 15:1. Moses puts the Word of the Lord, as your English Bible puts it, in Genesis 15:1 as the first appearance, which in this case appears to Abraham. After these things, the word of Yahweh came to Abram in a vision, saying, "Do not fear, Abram. I am a shield to you. Your reward will increase greatly." This is how the Hebrew also reads. And of course, according to the Hebrew and Moses, the word of Yahweh is Yahweh, and Yahweh is the word. Now, the word of Yahweh is in a construct state with the makif as seen below with the blue arrow. This means that the word and Yahweh are one and the same. Moses is telling the reader that Yahweh the word appeared to Abram. If we read on, he says, "And he, Yahweh the word, said to him, I am Yahweh who caused you to come out of Ur of the Chaldeans, to give you this land to inherit it." Now, this is what the Hebrew grammar has with Davar Yahweh in a construct state with the makif, making Yahweh and the word one and the same. So now this explains what John was saying in John 1 verse 1 and as well as John 1 verse 14, which states, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Elohim, and the Word was Elohim. And the Word became flesh and tabernacled among us." And in 1 John 1, verse 1 through 2, we have what was from the beginning, what we have heard, what we have seen with our eyes, what we beheld, and what our hands touched, we declare to you is the word of life, the everlasting life which was with the Father and was revealed to us. This is what John's reflecting back to. In the beginning, in Genesis, was the Word. So it's not only Genesis 1:1, but also in Genesis was the Word, Genesis 15, Davar Yahweh, which makes it clear that Yahweh is the Word and the Word is Yahweh, not only from the book of Genesis, but also from John himself. Now, to make this point even stronger, one of the Targums puts it, "From the beginning, with wisdom, the Word Yahweh created, formed, and perfected the heavens and the earth." This is what the Targum, which is an Aramaic translation of the Hebrew Bible, states about the word of Yahweh, the Memra, the Hebrew Davar, again reflecting back to Genesis 15 and the rest of the Hebrew scriptures, where the word Yahweh is Yahweh. So then what is our conclusion? According to Moses, Yahweh is the Word who appears throughout the Hebrew Bible as the Word of Yahweh, or more literally, the Word Yahweh. The Hebrew grammar says that the Word and Yahweh are one and the same. And finally, this is the same Word Yahweh who became flesh in John 1:14 as Yeshua Jesus. The Word and Yahweh cannot be divided. One cannot say that from Yahweh the Word came, because according to the Hebrew, the Word and Yahweh are one and the same in a construct state with a makif. It cannot be separated.